Hello, hello. Today I'm going to take this test, SAT vocabulary words, starting with B. A few days ago, I took the first test. That's SAT vocabulary words, starting with A. So today I'm going to check this one. So we have... Okay, there are 15, yes, and each one there are 4 choices or options for each. Bucolic, bizarre, deeply religious, related to the plague or other severe maladies, rustic in a good way. Bellicose, similar to Spanish, covered with sores, extremely wise, overly sweet, warlike. Vain, a cause of misery or affliction, a legal document such as an arrest warrant. I think there is a mistake in there. Warrant, a person who commits fraud, the place where 2 rivers meet. Barren, describes dry or caustic wit, extremely boring, hidden from view, infertile. Bourgeois, extremely stylish, related to the upper middle class, specializing in custom or niche products. Weak-willed. Brandish, to completely destroy, to mark with a stamp of approval, to ostracize, to swing a weapon back and forth. Beckon, to completely use up, to harass, to make a gesture that someone should come to you, to seduce. Baleful, filled with grief. Ominous, portending doom. Pathetic, poorly dressed. Bedlam, a fragile equilibrium, a state of disrepair, dread and angst, uproar and confusion. Behemoth, a windfall or inheritance, an enormous creature, one who attacks cherished beliefs, one who lives in solitude. Blithe, I hope, annoyed or angry, indifferent or careless, noisy and boisterous, windy and humid. Blandishment, a flattering statement meant to persuade, a flurry of activity, a very embarrassing situation, something added to a dish to make it less spicy. Blandishment, a flattering statement meant to persuade, a flurry of activity, a very embarrassing situation, something added to a dish to make it less spicy. Bowdlerize, I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, I don't know. To coat with a thin layer of metal, to commit fraud against, to pummel, to remove offensive parts of a text. I have no idea. Bohemian, a boastful, talkative person, an uneducated person from a rural area, one who lives an unconventional artistic lifestyle, the head of a monastery. Benevolent, altruistic and kind, easily angered, fertile, non-toxic. Okay, I'm sure I made a few mistakes in here. So this one, bucolic, is rustic, bellicose, warlike, vain, a cause of misery or affliction, barren, infertile, bourgeois, related to the upper middle class, brandish, to swing a weapon back and forth, beckon, to make a gesture that someone should come to you, baleful, ominous, portending doom, bedlam, uproar and confusion. Behemoth, an enormous creature. Blithe, I hope, I'm gonna guess, well, actually, no, if I recall correctly, indifferent or careless. Blandishment, these two, I don't know. Bohemian, one who lives an unconventional artistic lifestyle. Benevolent, altruistic, and kind. This one I do not even know how to pronounce. There are a few words I don't know how to pronounce. I'm going to have to guess blandishment, a flattering statement meant to persuade, a flurry of activity, a very embarrassing situation. Well, it probably has nothing to do with food. I'm gonna guess a flattering statement meant to persuade. Baudelaire. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. To coat with a thin layer of metal, to commit fraud against, to pummel, to remove offensive parts of a text. Maybe and I'm going to guess 14 out of 15. Okay, so bucolic, yes. Bellicose, yes. Vain, barren, bourgeois, brandish, beckon, baleful, bedlam, behemoth, blithe, blandishment. Okay. So it was bowdlerize, which means to remove offensive parts of a text. Okay, that is quite a difficult word. I had never seen this before. Thank you.